Hi everyone, welcome back to another ramble. Um, it's me, Joe. It has been well over a month. Wait, what's today? Today's the... Okay, yeah, it's been like 2 months since I've last recorded an episode. And it's been like almost 3 months since I posted. So I believe the last posted episode was January 26th or 28th or something. I have up to the 22nd of February recorded, and then I just took a break. I don't think I will be posting all the ones I have back recorded. I think I put some up on YouTube, the back recordings, but I don't think they ever went up on Spotify. And I just, if they did, I don't know if I'll leave them up. I might delete them to keep the things consistent, or maybe that means I'll upload the ones that are missing to Spotify. But also I think Spotify might just be behind in general, so maybe I will catch Spotify up and put this one on as well. But so yeah, I am back. It's been not a super long time. I mean, like 2-3 months is a decent chunk of time. But yeah, so I don't know how long this will be. I also don't know if I'm going to go back to daily recordings or just like once a week kind of thing, or just whenever stuff goes on. I could, like, part of me wants to do daily, like now that I'm back at school. Well, okay, I'm almost leaving school again. So I could do, and I'll be back at work soon. So I could do like daily stuff that happens at work too, but then part of me is like, maybe just do once a week, and then condense like the events of the week into one episode or something, just because I feel like I got a little burnt out, and I don't think the like the daily, like I don't think the episodes every day like lived up to the quality standard that I wanted, for 10-minute podcast episodes or whatever. Because I mean, some would maybe disagree, but I feel that I had a quality standard to an extent, for the most part. Or maybe I started with one and it kind of went away as time went on because I just wanted to keep posting. But sorry if my voice like kind of doesn't stay in like the feminine sounding. It's like, so I don't. Okay, I mean, there's my bestie, Darkness, or Angel. There, like, I send her voice messages, and when I remember, I try to talk like this in them, but sometimes I don't remember, and then I don't have anybody that I speak to in this tone of voice anymore, which will be touched on momentarily. But previously I had someone I could talk to like this, like for a decent amount of time, like having conversations and whatnot, so I would like get my practice in. But I haven't had that recently, in a good chunk of time. So I don't like, I'm gonna say I'm out of practice, but like I also like, I think I can still pull it off, if I use the good old phrase, "Hi everyone, welcome back to another ramble." It's still, it kicks in just like it used to. So but yeah, so here's hoping. But yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm in my dorm room. I'm back at school. Next week is finals week, and then I'm back home. I should be back home by like Wednesday or Thursday of next week. Anywho's there. I'm sitting on my bed. I've got Bunny, and I've got Sharky, and I've got Cerberus, and then I've got new friend, the Goblin King. So they're all here. So we've had quite a few developments since the last time I spoke to you all. I also don't remember what the last thing I talked about was, but I do remember there were a few things that I touched upon since last. Alright, let's see. So I don't quite remember how long it has been since the few of the things, but I'll try my best to I'll at least tell you things that have happened. So let's see, the last time I talked to you, I don't know if I was still talking to my bestie through Pinterest. If I wasn't, you're already up to date. You know that we've switched to like Google Chat. If okay, yeah, and if I haven't said that, hey, we switched to Google Chat, but she also has a Pinterest, and we also use that on occasion. Also, as of like today, she has left comments on 2 of the podcast episodes on Spotify to contact me, which has been really, really cool. In fact, one of them, I was like literally sitting here thinking, I miss her a lot, and I want to like send her a text that she can read in the morning. And then right as I was thinking it, she sent me a text on there, and I was so excited. I was like, our brains were like linked, and I've now put that in my reply, and I've like texted her about it, and I've tweeted about it. It's great. I love it. We're like linked, and it's great. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just get so excited when I talk about her. So part of that is the reason I'm back. Like, her commenting on one of them kind of reminded me that I have this, and I want to like go back to it, and I want to still like talk about stuff to I was gonna say my viewers, but I don't think I have those anymore. I have her, and I think that's like it. So okay, let's get you all caught up to date here. So also, yeah, okay, if I'm not gonna post these old ones, I need to like delete them. They're like cluttering up my recordings. That's oh man. I'm so like out of focus and like out of practice of like any of this. Anyway. Focus, Joe. Focus. Jesus. Okay. So I believe. Okay, yeah. So this was like way before. I came out as trans to my bestie, but that's been a while, and you guys were here for that. I came out to my cousin. You guys were here for that. That was like Thanksgiving, I think. But so then I had my friend Tim. Tim is no longer around. So turns out, so we were. I don't remember how much I've already commented on and like posted, because I could have commented on stuff a lot, like in the ones I didn't post, and I like don't remember. So we like talked a bunch and like hung out and like did stuff, and like they were who I would like talk to like in my feminine voice and like practice and stuff. So like we'd like talked a bunch, and like there was a time where I was under the impression, and they were under the impression, that like we had like feelings for each other, like maybe. Well, okay, I definitely did, and I made that known, and Tim thought they did. So we weren't like a thing, but there were plans for us to meet up on Easter, like literally like just a few days ago, like Sunday. Like Tim was gonna come visit, and we were gonna hang out. However, I don't remember exactly when it was. I could go back and check, but I know if I do that, I think the recording will stop. So like, how do I put this? Because I don't think Tim will listen to this, but if Tim does, I need to. I don't know. I don't wanna like say things that come out like wrong. So like, I noticed, I think like a week before things kind of stopped, that Tim was like just talking to me less, which I mean was fair, because Tim was hanging out with their other friends, which was fine. Anyway, so we went through like the week or whatever of that, and then we like talked about us having talked less recently, and then like things went on a little bit, and like we like stuff just hadn't like picked up since then. And then one day at like night, because it had gotten to the point where like I would see, Tim's doing something, and I like wouldn't want to text, because I don't want to bug. I didn't want to bug anybody. I don't want to interrupt anything, because it had gotten to the point where it's like, okay, you made it clear that you are trying to hang out with the other people because you're popular and have other people to hang out with other than me. So I decided that I was done. Like I wasn't done, but figure, when you're free, you'll text me, because I don't want to interrupt anything. I don't want to. It's not my thing. I don't want to cause problems, because it's clear that you have other people that you need to spend time with. So basically it had gotten to the point where I quit initiating conversations because I didn't want to interrupt anything that was going on, because Tim always looked busy. I don't think I told him any of this, but if this gets listened to, I suppose that will come out. Anyway, so then one night, Tim texted me and was like, I don't think the spark is there anymore, which was fair because it wasn't. I don't think the spark is there anymore, and I don't think I'm into you, like, romantically. I think I was just into you, like, because of hormones and stuff. And so I said that, like, we could still be friends, and I thought everything was cool. So then I want to say we went, like, a day or two after that, but maybe we didn't. Maybe I crashed, like, a couple hours later. Like, my brain decided, okay, I can't actually do this. I can't, I can't. It's too hard. It's too much. So my brain does what it does best and told me to cut contact, which every other time it has told me to do this, it has made the right decision. So my brain knows there's one person I will never cut contact with, which is my bestie. That will never, ever cross my mind. It never has. It never will. That is the one person my brain refuses to let me cut contact with at all. But my brain decided, okay, best course of action, cut contact. So I went through, I, to my knowledge, blocked every account that could contact me. And then I left one more message. I don't quite remember what it said because it has been so long. But I do know that I apologized and that this is on me, and then I could have done this better. I hope I said all of this, that I could have done things better, like handled this better, but it's already, like, by this point I'd already blocked everything else, and it'd be really awkward for me to unblock everything, and I didn't want to deal with that, so I decided things are done. So I left one more message, and I blocked the Discord, deleted pictures I had sent and, like, information I had sent, and then, so I deleted the accounts, I blocked everything, and then I want to say maybe a few days later to a week later, don't remember, I could check, but I don't want to mess up the recording, Tim sent me one more message on Twitter from another Twitter account, and I'm gonna be honest, if Tim is listening, don't hate me for this, I still have not opened it, this is gonna sound really bad, because I'm like a little afraid to know what it says. However, I haven't deleted it either because I'm still very curious to know what it says. I just haven't willed up the courage yet to open it, so it is still sitting in my pending messages request. I don't think Tim will listen to this, but if Tim does, then well, now that's out there too. I haven't read your message. It's still sitting in my request. Just because I don't have the heart to delete it because I want to know what it says, but also I haven't had the courage to actually open it. And occasionally I do feel kind of bad, like ever so slightly, just a little bit, for what I did, just a little bit, because we did get along really, really well, but I don't know. Typically my brain makes the right decisions about these things. Fortunately, it knows who not to cut contact with. But yeah, so, and like I said, I do feel a little bad on occasion, and then that kind of fades. I've learned that once my brain decides I'm done, it doesn't care anymore. So yeah, Tim is no longer around. I assume Tim isn't dead, but they're not in my life anymore, which is fine. And then let's see. Other than that, so it's been me and Bestie, and like that's it. It's just me and them, me and her. I've tried to make other online friends. It just hasn't worked. Things just, they don't last. The connection doesn't stick, which is fine because it never does. Okay, it does clearly, but other than her, like it just doesn't. Which is, it's fine. I don't need people. I would like people, but I don't need them. As much as I would like them. I need one person. I would like more, but Okay, I'm like looping in on myself and like rambling, and I think my voice is slipping. And okay, I gotta refocus in. Whew. Okay. So, okay. Let's see what else. So, okay, I actually do know the date for this one. So, well, vaguely. So, let's see. Last time I talked to you guys, you know that I have my chokers. I assume I recorded when I got my spiked one. Yeah, because that was when Tim was still around. So I assume that was in the recordings maybe. So yeah, I had my 2 chokers, and then one day I just caved, and I remember I texted Darkness about this, and I was like, I really want to buy like feminine stuff, but I wanted your stuff to be the first thing that I wore. And I don't want to take that from you. I don't want to hurt your feelings. And she thought it was fine. So I finally caved and I bought stuff. So I bought first purchase, I bought a cardigan, a pink, like I think, I'd say crochet. It might be knit. I don't know which the term is. I would know if I looked at the order, but so I bought this pink cardigan, and then I bought a did I buy in the same order? I think okay, I don't know if I bought those in the same order, or maybe I did and they just weren't there yet. But relatively around the same time, I also bought a black skirt. What size was it? I don't remember the sizes. There's mini, and there's, I think it's like Mindy or Maxi. Those are both sizes. I don't remember which one it is. It goes pretty far down. I don't know if it was Max. I don't know. Point is, it's kind of big. And then I also got these pink and white striped thigh-high socks. So I know those 2 came in the same order. I don't know if the cardigan came with them or not. So I ordered those. So then for however many weeks it was, when my parents would come, I would like hide them, and then I'd take them back out and I'd wear them every so often. The cardigan especially, like I've worn that, like I think I wear it like every day. So yeah, so then, time went on, and I talked to Athen, my therapist, about coming out to my parents, and I talked to Angel about it. And so then I was on Twitter, and I was like posting about like wanting to come out to people. And then so I had a concert I was going to go to on the 25th of March, 26th, 27th, 25th. I think it was the 25th. I went to go see Mere American. So I was like debating, do I want to come out to my parents before that, so I can like go to the concert like as me, but kind of risk ruining things, or do I want to go do I want to tell them like after? So so what I ended up doing was, however many days before that, I like slowly came out to like my friends. So like Hayden already knew because he found the Twitter account, but then I came out to my friend Riley, and he was cool with it. Though he said it'll take some time to adjust, and he every so often uses like the feminine version of my name, just Jo, but then also uses Joey and he and stuff. And then I also came out to his brother Freddie. So all 3 of them know, but also they still use he and him and Joe male version. Which, I mean, I know they gotta get used to it. And I haven't really called anybody out on it because I don't want to be that person. But sometimes it's kind of, I don't know, exhausting. So yeah, they all know. So then I had this whole big text typed up to my parents, and then the concert came and went, and the concert was really, really fun. There were 2 opening acts. There was this girl, I don't remember her name, like Shauna Copeland, maybe, was the first person who went on. I need to listen to some of her music again, because, I mean, it wasn't the best live, but also it was kind of hard to hear her, so I'm hoping if I listen to some more on my own, like, on Spotify or whatever, maybe my opinion will change. It's been a while, but I still want to do that. And then after that, this other group came out called Mira Hotel, or Hotel Mira or something, another, like, Canada-based, like, group. And they were really good. I still listen to them like to this day. Like, so since then, they were really, really good. So also like both openers talked about like things going on. So like they talked about like the immigrants and the tariffs, and Hotel, Mira Hotel. I wish I could remember. They like the lead person had like a jacket on that to like protect trans people, and like had the whole crowd saying "F Donald Trump" and "We love trans people," and like I don't know, I felt so supported, which is really funny because I learned like just the other day, my mom like during that whole thing felt like her life was in danger and thought like that she was gonna get murdered. By being surrounded by all these crazy people who hate her president and like trans people, I guess. So yeah, concert was really good. I didn't end up coming out to them around then, but then like a few days later was March 31st, which was Trans Visibility Day. So I had the big, the big text all typed up, and so then I sent the text at like literally 11:59, and I was like, I'm trans. I understand this will take. I'm gonna like cliff note short version. I understand it'll take a while to like understand and like maybe even accept. I get that. Just a heads up. This is not an April Fool's joke. It's March 31st. So my mom. Neither one of my parents have taken it well. My mom like seeing my feminine clothes and stuff, and like this whole ordeal is hurting her. But my. No, I'm gonna sound like a monster. I don't care. I don't care. It hurts her. It hurts my dad. I don't care. It'll hurt anybody else, I'm sure. I don't care. So yeah. So my mom at least was talking to me. My dad is barely speaking to me right now. He actually on the phone earlier. He talked to me a little bit today. So I called my mom and he was in the room and he talked to me. So I mean maybe I don't. He's not cool with it. Me and him have not talked about this at all. But at least he's speaking to me again, which is a start. I guess. Then again, I don't really care if they don't. So, because at this point, really, they're just inconveniencing me. This sounds so bad. Okay. So where was? Yeah. So I came out to both of them. And that went not well, but I came out to both of them, and then I don't remember if this was before or after. I bought more feminine clothes. I bought a dress that came with like a crop top and it like combos, and it looks really nice, and it's like purple, and everybody says I look good in it. I don't know if I agree, but everybody says otherwise. Everybody being Angel and people on Twitter that I posted pictures to. So yeah, so then some time passed, and my mom came to visit, and I hid my stuff, and like we talked a little bit about things, but not a whole lot. And then like that week went on, and then she came to visit this past weekend, and I asked her if I could leave my clothes out, and then I bought more. So she said I could, and so I bought this this V-neck sweater thing. And I bought this white skirt too. I think it's a little too small for me, but I bought this black skirt to go at the top, and then I bought black thigh highs that are too big for me, but they're really comfy. And then I got this like pendant. So the pendant actually didn't fit me, so I had to get like a chain extender, and I actually asked her to pick it up for me, and she like did, and that was kind of nice. Also, Bestie, if you're listening, I know this is like all a bunch of like repeat, and you've heard like all of this already, but I don't know. Oh boy. Okay. Where was I? Okay, yeah, chain extender. So she bought that, and she came to visit, and we actually talked quite a bit about things. So she basically said that at home, whenever they try to talk about it, she said that they or we start crying. If my dad actually cries over this, that's insane. I've never seen him cry over anything, even when I told him I wanted to off myself. I don't think he cried during that. Maybe he did, but I don't think so. So if this is what makes him cry, that's really funny. But, anyway, so yeah, so like they don't talk about it at home. So we actually talked about it a bunch when she was here, and bottom line, she said she doesn't think she could take me to get HRT because it'd be too hard on her. She doesn't know how I would tell other family members because they're older than her, and like some of them are, the majority of them. And she knows how it affected her, and she doesn't know how it'll affect them. I'm glad we're taking these people's feelings into account when I literally feel nothing for them. Although she doesn't know that, so that's, And also, she said, and I quote, I love you, but I can't support you. So that literally makes no sense to my brain. Like, if you love me, why wouldn't you support me? And if you don't support me, then I don't think you love me. And now maybe I just don't understand the phrase, but that's just how it is to me. So yeah, I don't have her support, but she's like, well, we'll get through this. It'll take a lot of love. Except I don't know if you guys know this. I feel no love for them, so that's fun, I guess. Like not even related, not even like because of this situation. I just don't feel any at all for them. So maybe that'll change. I don't think it will, especially with the fact that, and I quote, they're not supporting me. So I don't think that'll ever change now. But who knows? Let's see. So yeah. Although I will say the one good thing she did, just so it's not all negative, was she called me sir, and she like apologized to me for saying that. So that, that's one positive thing, not to be all negative, but so that's something, I guess. Let's see. Is there anything else? I just got a really weird like phone pop up about a school assignment. I'll have to check that when I'm done here. So yeah, my parents came up to my friends, bought a bunch of clothing. My bestie is still awesome and amazing and the best. We literally work on the same brainwaves. Tim is no longer around. I don't know if they're gonna even listen to, because I see I have 2 subscribers. I know I lost one, and I assumed I knew who it was, but I don't know. Maybe somebody else. I don't know. I don't think one of them would be Angel, because I think she just listens on Spotify. But who knows? Let's see. Is anything like super amazing happened that I could like talk about? Like this just isn't all negative and catch up stuff. I bought Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like I pre-ordered it. I got the collector's edition, so the figure is sitting in my room, and that looks really cool. And then also the other day for Easter, I got the new Indiana Jones game that came out. Oh, it's new for PlayStation anyway. It's been out on Xbox for I think 4 or 5 months, but so far I'm having a good time with that, which is nice. This isn't positive. This is just a thing. Both Athen and my mom are like, they both encourage me that I should. Okay, Athen said it first. She's like, see if they have like an LGBTQ plus organization on campus, and I should join that to find supportive people. Then my mom said, I think you should join it so you have people to support you. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh gee, if only I had someone to support me who's, I don't know, sitting across from me, but you've made it blatantly clear that you aren't supporting me. But you'll love me apparently, which makes no sense to my brain. Because quite frankly, if you aren't going to support me, I don't want your love. Seeing as I feel love for like one person, and I know she supports me to no end. I'm gonna start rambling about my bestie again. I did one whole episode on that, and it lasted for like half an hour. But also maybe that was only like half of it. I don't know. She's the best. If you're listening to this, you know you're the best. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes. Is there anything else though that like I bought also bought arm warmers that match the socks. They're like pink and white striped, and they match the socks. I don't think I said that yet. I think honestly, everybody might be caught up. So we're at almost at 29 minutes. I'm glad I can catch up you all in 3 months worth of content in a matter of 30 minutes. I feel like there's something else though, like that I'm just like blanking on and like not remember. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I think I'll wrap it up here. We're 29 minutes. We just hit. So 1 more minute will be half an hour of content. So it's nice to be back. It was nice to kind of ramble and like vent and stuff once again. Sorry if my voice sounds kind of iffy, questionable. I haven't had a ton of practice with this ever since I stopped doing voice calls with Tim. I haven't had any. I mean, like I said, do voice messages to Angel, but not quite the same because I'm not like talking back and forth, and I don't like get called out on the fact that my voice like shifts. So, like I said, here's something I can get back in the groove if I continue to do these, which I would like to. I don't know how frequent they'd be. I don't know if they'd be daily or weekly or whatever. But yeah, I think that's just about everything. So, as always, if you like what you're listening to, hit like on YouTube, hit rate on Spotify, leave feedback in the comment section. Let me try that again. As always, if you like what you're listening to, hit like on YouTube, rate on Spotify, leave feedback in both comment sections. Share with a friend, subscribe on YouTube, follow the podcast on Spotify, turn on notifications to be notified when I turn on notifications on YouTube to be notified when I make another episode. Follow the podcast on Spotify to be notified when I make another episode. I'm out of practice on this. Share with your friends if you want to. If you're listening at nighttime when I'm making these, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Hope you sleep well. Have sweet dreams. If you're listening during the daytime or the afternoon, I hope you have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your afternoon. I would say follow me on Twitter, but I'm not going to post the link to either place. Plus, my Twitter is kind of questionable. But yeah, I think that's everything. So I hope to talk to you all again soon. I love you all. Thank you for all of your support. You are the best, especially you, bestie. I love you all. Thanks again. And past 30 minutes, almost 31. Bye.